Good morning, fourth graders. Today we are going to be talking about classifying triangles by their angles. There's just a couple of things that we need to do here that need to be clarified. An acute triangle is a triangle with three acute angles. And again, I really love that these lessons have this great vocabulary there for you to lean on if you get confused. An obtuse triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle. Now, if you'll notice, it's still an obtuse triangle, but you'll notice that it has one big obtuse angle, and it should have two, or will have two acute angles. So don't let those two acute angles trick you. If the obtuse angle is not the one that is right here on the bottom, that's really super obvious. That was really an ugly drawing right there. And then our last one is our right triangle. It's a triangle with one right angle. Okay, so those are the three ways that we will be able to label our triangles today. That will be your task: acute triangles, right triangles, or obtuse triangles. So now I'm going to slide on over here to our next page, page 557. I guess I don't know if I told you already that I was on page 556 before. Now I'm on page 557, and number one here asks me to name the triangle, tell whether each angle is acute, right, or obtuse. Now you'll name triangles by their three vertices. There's three vertex, 3 points. So this triangle right here that we're looking at, we would label it, a name for that triangle would be HFG. But you know what? It could be FGH, HGF. Literally any combination of those three that you could dream up. So that's the name of that triangle. You can choose whatever you'd like as long as you have those three letters. And then we've got the angle F. What kind of angle is F? Okay, and I see when I look at F that it is smaller than 90 degrees. So I'm going to write acute. And then the angle G is marked with a blue square, so that means I already know right off the bat, no question about it, it's a 90-degree angle, which is a right angle. Then my angle H is also smaller than 90 degrees, smaller than a right angle, which also makes it acute. And with that combination, that tells me that this triangle right here is a right triangle. So then numbers 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to look at these three triangles, and I'm going to write whether they are acute, right, or obtuse triangles. So I see on number 2 here that there is definitely not any right angles. And I'm also looking at 3 and 4. Those don't have any right angles. I see that, but I also know it because they were not marked with the blue square that, especially in your workbooks here, they will be marked with a right angle marking, that blue square. Number 2, I see two acute angles, but I also see this angle right up here, which is way bigger than 90 degrees. So I'm going to say that that would make this triangle obtuse, because I need to remember my rule for an obtuse triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle. So again, if I look at number 3, I'm seeing two acute angles. Those two are way smaller than 90 degrees, but I'm seeing this angle right here is bigger than 90 degrees. So again, I'm going to say this one is obtuse. I only need one obtuse angle for it to be an obtuse triangle. And then number 4 here, I'm seeing all three of these angles look like they are smaller than 90 degrees, and none of them have a 90-degree mark. So I see that they are all acute, making it an acute triangle. And that is just all there is to it. If you look at numbers 5, 6, and 7, if you look at 5 and 7, as soon as you see that blue square there in that corner, I know right away that this is a right triangle. Okay, number 6, then I'm looking at these 3 angles right here. The 3 of them are all acute. Whoa. Making it an acute triangle. Therefore, we are ready to move on to our homework. This is a rather short lesson. Today you will be classifying triangles by angles. You'll love this. There's only 5 problems on the front here for you to have to do. 2, 3, 4 on the front. Number 5, you'll draw a line segment between points B and D. That means it's going to go right in the middle of there, and then you're going to name and classify the triangles that you formed. It asks you to take this one step further, and I think you can handle it. There you have it. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day.